Hello everyone, it's Gwethorn from Gwethorn's Games, and I am running the Epic storyline in Gundabad. Now I have just upgraded, because I went to level 130, I have upgraded all my gear, and I just thought I'd go through where it came from. So, helmet came from the Chamber of Shadows. The shoulders came from running the Epic up to get to Gundabad. The Morgul Explorer's Light Cloak came bartered at Minas Ithil, one of the Reclaimers barter items. Again, running the Epic. Morgul Explorer's trousers that came from the Harrowing of Morgul, and that's also from running the Epic. Okay, I still have not upgraded to level 131, and I'm still running the red line more or less. The Morgul Explorer's pocket item, so the pocket item and the cloak you can't get, I haven't found a place you can get from running 2-player instances, so I had to barter for those. The Onyx ring comes from Harrowing of Morgul, copper necklace that's for the 8% out of combat run speed, that comes from, it's crafted. The Earring of the Dead City comes from having the collector's edition of Minas Morgul. I think it was on sale 85% off for the collector's edition a few months ago, so I picked it up. So I've got a 25% experience bonus up to about level 120, and another Harrowing of Morgul. So most of all of that came from the Harrowing of Morgul, with one exception and 2 bartered items. So I just thought I would give you a list of where to get those items, and I am going over here, which is going to get me to, let's see if I can avoid all of this. Yep, okay, cool. And I am going to get the stable ride to, I've got to get the name from here, which is Imrek Guthlu. Okay, so I'll swift ride to this. It also happens to be the only one that I've actually got up, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm running the Epic. I'm trying to keep it yellow. If it goes to orange, then I will change it up. But I will actually do some more of the 2-player instances. As I said, Harrowing of Morgul basically, or let's see if I can get down here. I think I'm in the right spot-ish. Or I've got to get through there, don't I? I'll be better off just staying up. Oh, okay, no, I'll go through here. Going to be doing a bit of fighting, but that's the way it goes. I'll try and outrun as much as possible. Okay, still not in the right spot. Got to get to the other side of this. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get past the bat. And yes, I'm running with a yellow line Runekeeper. Not in line of sight, that'd be right. With 3 runestones. I've decided not to call them Larry, Curly and Moe, but instead, okay, so I'm going to get attacked by the Stone Claw. That's alright. I was thinking maybe Snap, Crackle and Pop, but that's a little bit commercial. Okay, and let's see where I am now. Okay, so I have to essentially head north. But let's see if I can get around this. I'm going to take the cave beast out. Okay, I'm not doing too bad at this point. Oh, actually I can get through there. That's good. We'll have to take out the sentry. So yes, running yellow line. And yeah, not calling it Harry, not calling it, yeah, let's get this one as well. Get away from that. Okay, and let's get moving. So up here is where Bosie's going to be located. See if I can get around everything. There's another bat that I'm going to have to drag, but that's okay. Oh, I managed to miss it. That's great. Well, that's only threatening. Okay, so here's Bosie. Bosie's going to say, hey, these trolls have been turned to stone. That's a rather strange thing. Let's...
Even so far underground, this troll has been turned to stone.
It is true. We've got to find the dirty mirror, and where is the dirty mirror? So the dirty mirror is this way. Yep, okay. Shouldn't be too far away. Now I'm keeping my food up, and I'm keeping all my defensive items up. Okay, let's get rid of that. So essentially, there are mirrors all the way through this section, and the mirrors themselves are reflects, and the stone trolls walk into them, and they're traps. So that's the way that this place was defended against the stone trolls, which is cool. There's a nice little bit of lore in what's going on. Eastern Mirror. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit harder to find, because I don't want to go through that area. I think I'll go around again. Don't want to get the mountain bat. If I can, at least if I can get away with it. I'll see if I can get around these. So yes, I've got level 130 gear, and it's all bound to account. So it's all really good. The fact that it's bound to account, which means I can put it into storage or put it into a second character, and not have to worry about level 130 gear again for light armor. It's just great. That's the benefit of running the 2-player instances. Everything except the Chamber of Secrets. Now, where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going up those stairs. Pretty sure it's up those stairs. Yep, I'm not going down that way. I'm definitely going up the stairs. I'm just a little bit disoriented. That's just the way it goes. Okay, let's see about this. Up there is up here, which is where I was, which is always the way. This is very reminiscent of Moria. This kind of thing. This area. I'm gonna have to go through that. I don't want to go through here, but I will. There will be quests, automatic bestowed quests turn up here. I'm not going to take them. There we go, I managed to get to here, which is great. Okay, so clean the southwest mirror is the next one, which is, I'm going to remove that from the list. and it's over here. The Epic's pretty much running you around all of the areas as you would expect. I'll mount up. There it is over there. Okay, so I'm slightly in the wrong direction, but that's okay. Someone's busy clearing everything, which is great. Makes it easier. Okay, so now I'm going, yep, a little bit further. And I've also got, so when I get to level, okay, so where's the mirror here? Okay, so this is the, yep, should be somewhere just down here. Ooh, I wonder where it is. I can't remember. Ah, there's Bori. Okay, that'll tell me. Okay, so Bori's already done this mirror, and there again is, so there's a light source that comes down, so we'll go to Bori.
I should have known you would adventure here and fear nothing.
Okay, so
Each of all these trolls turned to stone has raised in me a curiosity.
okay, so we've got to find the troll horde, and that troll horde is, yeah, down the stairs. I won't go into, I won't mount, yeah, I'm not going to take that up. So remove that from the list, remove that from the list. I will accumulate some auto bestowed quests, but that's fine. Okay, I will have to take out the defender. And I will have to close on it. So yeah, so there was some questions that arose from in the comments about lawmasters and minstrels. Oops, yes, I don't really want those. If I can avoid that, that would be great. I'm going down into this corner. Yeah, so all the light armored characters are have difficulty running through the Fate of Gundabad's Epic. I mean, it just gets difficult when you get to the mid-30s. Your character just doesn't get enough. So you have to get both that debris and the seal box. And if you miss one of them, you have to come back. So that's why I did that. Now the other one is all the way over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount up, and I'm going to be running using a mithril to get to the next location, which is near the. Okay, where's the stairs? There's the stairs. Okay. So I'll mithril to the next location for the next lot of trolls. And again, you have to get both of them. If you don't get both the sealed box and the debris, then yeah, it's problematic. You have to go back. Okay, so now we get the second area. And the second stable master is Asbad Kerfen. Okay, so that one's going to be a mithril, which is fine. I mean, now that this epic is not in the latest expansion, I can mithril to different locations relatively cheaply. Well, a mithril. Okay, and I'll make sure I get the stable master, and I may as well get the milestone here as well while I'm at it. There's some nice quests around here, but they're not too exciting. In fact, I will be going into an area which is, I will be going into an area which is you are quested into it, but I'll just bypass those quests because I don't need them. They're not amazingly interesting. It's just get 8 of this, get 12 of this, collect a whole lot of stuff along the way. So my primary interest is in running the Epic. Okay, so it's not here. I'm going to have some interesting stuff turn up fairly shortly. I'll go for the Stalker. Well, the lightning, the yellow line is quite nice. You can see I've filled out most of that. I haven't done the third one because it only gives a 30%, an extra 10% damage. So this one only gives an extra 10% damage, and this one doesn't give any extra damage, any extra healing. And it's just not... Okay, I'll knock my fire type damage up a little bit, I think, or induct self-motivation cooldown. Yes, that's probably a better choice, because I will at some point need that. So yeah, I didn't put those in, mainly because I'm doing this solo. The extra 10% damage is not a lot. You can see that the rune stones are not doing the majority of my damage. The Writ of Lightning and Ceaseless Argument and Sustaining Bolt are doing more damage. So it really doesn't make a huge difference. I'll just go straight through this. There is quests all through this to take out a number of workers, to pull out the grubs, for the hives themselves to take those out. There's poisonous mushrooms to get quests on. There's a lot of quests in here, but I'm actually only going to be interested in taking out the ones that attack me. And let's see if I can get, there's the Horde, there's another queen that I'm going to have to take out. Okay, now, as I said, there's a sealed coffer which you have to open. Okay, there's not much in it. There's a rare Gundabad chest here, which you can open if you want. It's got some nice crafting gear in it. Nothing amazing. And if you do not get the Troll Horde debris as well, then you would just have to come back. So I don't want to stomp on the grubs, I don't want to pick up the mushrooms, but I do want to head back before the queen respawns. So again, I'll remove that off my list. I won't actually cancel the quests just because it, at some point I may decide to come back and pick those quests up. But okay. So,
Did you find anything?
Cut purses from goblins throughout Matagard, which is interesting. I don't quite know why that's a thing, but they're just down here to the south. So I'll make my way over there. Got to get down the stairs. Which is, there's some cave claws. Oh, they're going to attack. I forgot that they were aggressive. I'm not using my area of effect abilities because, okay, so I'll see if I can get around. Now where are those stairs? Seem to have lost the stairs. Okay, I'll see if I can find them again. down here somewhere? No. Not too, can't be too far away. Could jump. But I probably will jump. Oh, I'll go down these stairs. Okay. Now there's nothing in here, but I can jump from there. And I can take this queen out in the process, and then I'll be able to find the I'll do a bit of healing this time. Okay, so that's gone, and they're just down here, those goblins. Let's see if I can just pick them up without having to do anything else. Okay, there's a goblin warrior. Again, the ceaseless argument and the lightning bolt are doing most of my damage. It should be one coin. There's another goblin warrior. Just do a little bit of healing just so that I can be confident that I'm going to get through it. And I should be able to find another one somewhere, not too distant. There it is. So yeah, it says to go find 3 throughout Madagard, but really, honestly, just go down the hill and you'll find them. Sustaining bolts, which is a really nice heal, although it does move the... Okay, so I'm going to head back. Yeah, so I'm going in a completely different area, different direction, and I think I will use my milestone to get there. Now again, I'm not going to get to level 131, so I'll go to the East Madagard. But I'm still not orange, so I'll just keep going with it. But I won't get to level 131 today on this recording. Don't need to, but when I do, I've got a whole heap of gear that's level 131, everything except the pocket and chest and cloak items. Okay, so now, here we go, let's get up. Let's go on that. So yes, I've got level 131. Again, it's all dropped from, because level 31 gear is so hard to find, you have to actually get it from the... I think I'm going to get chased. Okay, I'd rather just take that out. You have to run the 2-player instances to get the level 131 gear. It just doesn't... The Epic's basically the only thing that drops gear, and you will get a pocket item about level 134 or 135. Okay, I'll take him out as well. The range, so I have to close, but it shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, get to level 131. Okay, mitigate the Noble Gate. So the first thing they want me to do is to...
Oh, I am sorry, my friend.
Okay, so... Okay, and talk to Duranet Magrin. So this is actually going to take me... I'm actually going to get a earring, which is one of the few things you get, and it's nice to have, but at some point I'm going to be just getting better gear from the 2-player instances, but you take it when it's there. And I'll head back, and this should be the battle at to take back the, I think it is, to take back the high seat.
Very good.
Okay, so I will do that.
Then let us no longer delay.
Let's go.
Steepset has always been the high seat of the Lord of Gundabad. I would see it with my own eyes.
So we've moved over here, which hasn't been opened up yet because it's still not cleared. But the whole idea is to clear the stairs. Okay, clear the stairs for Durin. Yep, there's a fair number up there, but that's okay. I can do that. Vivid imagery is nice. Okay, let's go a little bit further. I have to do a bit of healing this time because I'm just not going to have the stones to act as rune stones to act as yep, there's a bat cave. Let's cave bat, not a bat cave. Let's take him out as well. Okay, we'll run to the next one. There's 4 of them. Let's take them all out. Oops, okay, gotta get back. Got knocked out. Okay, I need some more healing. The nice thing about this, so you can see that it's tanking for me. It was tanking for me, which was nice. It's nice to have as a light armored person. It's nice to have armor. Nice to have a tank. Okay, so do a bit of healing as well. Oh, we should be able to do that with only 3 of them. So yes, so the with gear, the light armored, as long as you're up to date with your gear, the light armored characters they do pretty well for themselves. They can definitely hold their own. You really need a bit of self-healing, but let's go through this. Okay, come on, let's take them out. Okay, I won't use my area of effect as much because I'll move it to the next one. Oh, okay, I missed a grog, did I? Always the way. Okay, Durin, let's go to the next one. Drop the other rune stone. So I've got the other tank. Do some extra stuff. Do the healing ability. Sustaining bolt. I'll actually be enjoying changing my traceries to include help on that to improve that ability. It does damage and it also heals, but it also moves the needle to back to neutral, which in and of itself is good if the next things you're going to do is a couple of heals. Okay, so for those that are running the 2 players, the Chamber of Shadows, and the Harrowing of Morgul, the next one that you'll want to look at is the Shadow's Roost, which is also in Menace Morgul, and I'll release a video on that as well. But that's another one that drops. Potentially drops all of the necklace, earrings, rings. It doesn't drop the pocket item, but it also drops legs and feet, I think, items. So it's nice. So it's also the Morgul Reclaimers gear that it drops, and I'll do a recording on that relatively shortly. But now we are actually in.
I am saddened by the loss of the Sabadi bee.
Talk to Starly Hewer. Now Starly Hewer was one of the two that we talked to before.
Listen here.
And I will take that earring, which is nice, 452.
No matter the danger.
So this is one of the main themes of the first half, finding the gems that Prince Durin wanted, Zabadibin, and that's what he sends his crew on.
It is my hope to find one of the Sabadi bee.
And okay, so what I've got is that he sends to Eskel Bloodthumb. So Eskel Bloodthumb was of the three when you carry the suitcases, he was the one on the left at the back. This is the one at the front, and the other one on the right is a different person that will turn up fairly shortly. But we've been sent to talk to find Eskel Bloodthumb and search for it. So what I'm going to do is, because I'll actually put that earring on because I can. It's now quite good. The earring that I'm going to have is 450. That's actually a 452, so it's probably better. I'll actually put that there, so I've got a record of it. But I will continue this in the next video. Because the epic storyline has gone orange, I will run some 2-player instances to get some better gear, and then we will continue next time. But thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye all.